So our next presenters are from Mabion. They are Adam Pestrukevich, Chief Commercial Officer and Management Board Member. Edita Bartusik-Chubek, Analytics Development Division Manager for both Upstream and Downstream Process Development Division Manager. And Marta Bednarek, Director of Manufacturing Operations. Welcome to all of you.
Thank you, Perry. Thank you, everyone, for hanging in there. It's been a long presentation so far, but we hope that it's been interesting. So let us introduce to you Mabion, which is maybe another hidden gem in the CDMO space. Mabion is a company which is based in Poland, but before I jump into it, let me talk about the agenda for today's meeting. So I'll introduce to you the company, our services that we provide, a bit of a case study with Novavax, one of our key clients, and also we will then connect to some of our members who are live in our facility, who will show you some parts of the process directly. So going into Mabion, who are we? Where did we come from? So we're a company based in Poland, right in the center of Europe. We have a history of 17 years, which is quite a long time, and a deep wealth of knowledge in developing and manufacturing of biologic drugs, mainly focused on monoclonal antibodies and high complex proteins. We have a very extensive in-house bioanalytical capability, which obviously expedites the process of development and production. We offer a complete end-to-end CDMO service. We are fully GMP compliant and have certifications for the last years of our history. We do have two facilities, one main headquarter facility, which is our manufacturing site, and the other one, GLP certified analytical facility for our clinical trials. We're based about 1.5 hours out of Warsaw Airport, so a very easy destination. Our main facility, based in Konstantynowódzki, has a manufacturing area of just above 2,000 square meters. We also have quality control and process development. Like I mentioned before, we have been inspected numerous times by various different agencies and also by our clients. We're very proud to have our GMP certification as the first biologic manufacturer in Poland. And our team is made up of 249 employees. In fact, it's going to be 250 as of next week, as we have one very key person who's joining us, who will be heading our BD team in the US. Around 70% of our team is actually made up of the development, manufacturing, and quality sections of our company, which is one of our key focus areas. And now let me tell you about our services that we provide. So the way that we provide services to our clients is through a dedicated project manager. Every client has a dedicated contact person with whom they interact on a daily basis. And our services are made up of 6 areas, which are listed on the left side of the presentation. The first area, and the most important one, is our clinical and commercial scale manufacturing. Marta will go into this in a second, so I won't spend too much time on it. But just to provide you an overview, it's focused on the upstream and downstream processes, focusing on mammalian and insect cell cultures. Marta will describe our new additions, which are the bioreactors from Cytiva, and also our downstream process. Next, we have a brand new fill finish facility, which we also will show during this presentation. Our process development, described by Edita in a minute, focuses on upstream and downstream processes. We also have a very detailed and wide analytical methods development and validation within Mabion. Our drug characterization and release testing is also another area which we provide services with. We have QC testing of raw materials, analytical methods, optimization and validation, as well as other services in this space. We have preclinical and clinical analytics in our second facility, which I mentioned before, with a full range of pharmacokinetics, pharmacodynamics, and immunogenicity services. And lastly, we oversee all these services with regulatory and consulting services that we provide to our clients. So let me tell you a bit about our Novavax case study, which is our key client that we signed a few years ago. So the notable accomplishments with the Novavax contract. Our initial contract was signed in March 2021, which obviously was in the middle of the pandemic. This was a very difficult time for any manufacturing process to take place, but we were very successful in scaling up and transferring the process within only 30 weeks' time, which was 12 weeks ahead of schedule. Next, in October 2021, we have started to manufacturing the drug substance for the COVID vaccine. We have a 100% success rate in the lab scale engineering and transfer batches, as well as the main manufacturing batches. The KPI scorecard shows no safety events and, like I mentioned, a wonderful batch success rate. This gave us an excellent reference from Novavax, which we're proud to show to our future clients. And now let me connect with Edita, who is in our cell line development process and will tell us more about this section. Edita?
Hello, thank you, Adam. I'm really happy that today I can tell you something more about our development capabilities. Next to me, you can see the part of our cell line development process. This is to check one clone of the fluidic viral select system. This technique enables us to select the best producing clones from the entire pool of prospected cell lines. In our upstream laboratories, we have also opportunity to develop, optimize, and scale up processes. We start our optimization activities from the 10 milliliter scale. We use system based on a shake flask with monitor of pH, oxygen, and temperature. During the entire development, we of course monitor the cell density, viability, as well as productivity and nutrients and metabolites concentration in the cell culture. After the optimization of the process in small scale, we transfer it to the bigger scale. In our laboratories, we have bioreactors, which enables us to scale up the processes to 10 liter scale with two technologies, with the steel pack and orbital shapen bioreactors. And I transfer the voice back to the Adam. Thank you.
Was a little bit difficult to hear you, but hopefully we'll get some questions and we can move the mic a little bit closer. Now let me move to Marta. Marta, are you connected with us?
Hi, thank you, Adam. I'm Marta, and I'm going to introduce you to upstream part of our facility. I'm in D-grade bioreactor room with Cytiva's Accelerex and Kuhner's orbital shaping single-use bioreactor systems. We take advantage of single-use platform for upstream and downstream processing, what ensures safety and brings flexibility to our projects. Here you can see a complete seed train in place, starting with 50-liter bioreactors, going through 200 liters, ending with 200 liters production bioreactors. Bioreactors are being fed by gravity from media preparation room above, and the room is also connected to B-class inoculation rooms where previous cell culturing steps are carried out. Our current bioreactor capacity is over 10,000 liters. And what's worth mentioning is that our R&D department works with exact same technology, even the same vendors, just smaller scale. And that refers to bioreactors and chroma skids and makes scale-up processes much more handy. We are able to work with any mammalian or insect expression systems, and among our capabilities, there are multiple purification and filtration methods that can be easily adjusted for a specific purpose. And what's most important, we always say, yes, we can to our customers. Thank you.
Thank you, Marta. Wonderful. So now let us try to reconnect with Edita, who's in our downstream process development section. And Edita, maybe you can move the mic a little bit closer so we can hear you.
Yes, now we are in our space dedicated to the downstream processing laboratory scale. We perform our activities with the use of automated filtration and chromatographic systems. Thanks to having the ECTA cross-flow and 3 ECTA advanced systems, we are able to conduct some downstream processing simultaneously. We are also able to ensure the shortest possible hold times between subsequent chromatographic steps. We also have opportunity in our laboratories to develop the analytical methods according to the characteristics of the protein. We are able to develop and optimize methods for biological, functional, and structural characterization of the processes. And this is a very short overview of our development capabilities, and I pass the voice to Adam. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, wonderful. And now, lastly, we're back with Marta, who hopefully is made her way to the fill finish line. Not sure if Marta, you were able to move so quickly because you're running around the facility, but let's see if you're back online.
I'm in place, Adam, thank you. I'm in C-grade final filling room this time. And here you can see a brand new, fully automated filling line built in isolator technology. At the moment, IQ and OQ are being executed, and that made this one-time opportunity to bring the camera in. The line is equipped with disposable system for dosing needles and product contact parts, including feeding. Vials are being washed and sterilized by automated washing machine and the deperogenization tunnel next room. The filling line is compatible with 1 to 100 ml vials with capacity of 6,010 vials per hour. We expect GMP readiness in third quarter this year. And well, Mabion offers DS and DP services, what is an obvious advantage due to no logistics or extra handling needed. Thank you all.
Thank you, Marta. Wonderful. Okay, so let me just finish up with the final slide of why Mabion. Yes, why would you, from all the different CDMOs, what makes us special or stand out? Well, the first point is something that we hear from, especially from Novavax, which, like I mentioned, is one of our key clients. And when I asked Novavax to describe the difference, how they see us versus their other CDMO partners, what they said initially or firstly is they said that we have this can-do approach. What they notice at Mabion is that we fix problems that come up, and we can always be flexible to address any of the needs of our clients. We're an EU-based GMP-certified facility. We do have the 100% success rate. Hopefully that will keep up. We do have everything under one roof. From process development, drug substance, drug product, analytics, fill finish, and packaging, all done in one place. We have a 17-year history in developing and manufacturing of recombinant proteins. We have a very extensive portfolio of in-house analytics, which minimizes external need to outsource to various other CDMOs. And what is interesting, in fact, we did this calculation earlier today, of our 14 top and senior mid-level management, we total over 128 years of experience in Mabion itself. So we're a team that's been closely knit and has not had any turnover for many years. We do have capacity available from the second half of this year. And we, of course, have this excellent reference from Novavax for the services that we've provided. So I think this is it. And hopefully there are some questions. I'm more than happy to address any questions that may have come up.
What a great presentation. Lots of capabilities tucked away in Poland. So we do have some questions for you. I think I know the answer to this because one of you said your motto is yes, we can. So do you only take on end-to-end services, or can you take on a commercial level project?
We do take on either end-to-end or commercial level projects. For example, the Novavax project is just a commercial manufacturing project. So we have a suite of services that we offer, and our clients can choose to go for the whole suite or any particular moment or parts of that suite of services.
Okay, here's a really common sense question from Phi Alonso. Are your batch records and SOPs required to be in Polish, or are they bilingual, trilingual? But translation services cost money, so.
So we operate in English as a base language at Mabion. Our clients mainly come from the US or Western Europe. So everybody in the company speaks English, and the operations are conducted in English and documentation as well.
Great solution. I hope that answers your question, Phi. So your fill finish line, you said it was new. Have you had any active projects on that line? And then what is the wait time for that?
So no active projects yet. In fact, it was just installed a couple months ago in December. And I'm not sure if Marta, you're online, but if you can jump in and tell us when it will be ready for commercial services.
Hi, I hope you can hear and see me. Yes, well, we expect GMP readiness in third quarter this year. So yeah, third quarter it is.
Wonderful. Third quarter then.
A third quarter for that. And then if somebody's thinking about that, okay, and I imagine there are a lot of people thinking about fill finish capacity. It was already pretty hard to get. How quickly should they come to you? What stage of their development would you like to be speaking to them?
So these discussions do take a long time, and anything from site visits to then negotiations of contracts, these processes do take a long time. So the sooner the better. I would say if a client would like to jump into the third quarter, now is a perfect time to start to engage with us and start having those discussions.
That's excellent. With that answer, you probably reduce the concern of many drug sponsors out there. So very, very good. Just a great presentation. Hard to do. So we got to see a lot of your facility. Very well done. Thank you very much, Adam, Edita, and Marta. Thank you very much for that presentation.
Thank you.